evening and a warm welcome to each of you to today's webinar, Choose Happiness. I welcome you in the name of the Sisters of the Mumbai province. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a decision. Happiness is deep down within you. And this evening we are here to discover how we can really choose happiness each day of our lives. Let us then begin with a short prayer. I request all of you to close your eyes. Loving Father, we thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed on us. We thank you for our talents and our qualities. We thank you for all those who love and care. We ask you, Lord, to help us to discover true happiness. Help us to choose happiness and help us to spread happiness wherever we are. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. Over to you, Sister Lavita.
So welcome to all of you for this beautiful webinar. And we are happy to have our speakers with us. We have with us Miss Kalyani Jada. She has been teaching healing to kids from 2014 and is a DMIT consultant from 2014. Above all, she's a lover of children, has been guiding children so many years. So Ms. Kalyani, we welcome you with us today.
So thank you so much. My topic is happiness lies within ourselves, and this is so beautiful topic. Let's start with one example that you have a cup and the cup is full of tea. You accidentally bump into someone, you spill out of tea, right? And then imagine if the cup have green tea, fruit juice, anything may you like. So when you bump into someone, you spill out that thing, maybe green tea, maybe juice. Imagine yourself as a cup. Imagine your life as a road with a lot of bumpers. And when accidentally you bump into your life, what did go out? So what is within? It matters rather than what is outside. Imagine you're wearing a very nice clothes, a very brand new dress, but inside you, if something is missing, if something is stressful, and some friend of you just calls you, you start bombarding on them. Why? Because it does not matter on external, it matters in internal. What exactly I want to explain is you choose happiness within, not outside. Just because of a new pen, new pencil, new dress, or new shoes, you don't feel happy. Maybe you can choose your happiness very wisely. Happiness depends on you, how you choose it. Happiness is not a destination, it's a journey, right? So understand the journey and choose your happiness inside you. Example, let's consider you're going to a school, you're going like a normal sunny day, you're going to school. But in the morning, when you were getting up, your mother scolded you. So you felt bad about it. So she scolded me. So your mood was not good. You went to school, you reached to the school, and unfortunately, you did not do your homework. So your teacher scolded you. Again, the mood is down. Then you go in the recess, you talk to your friends, you enjoy the play with them, but something happened, or maybe someone have taken something of you. You start scolding your friend, why did you take my glass, why did you take my cup? And then you start blasting on them. Why this had happened? Because from morning to the school, everything was going in a down mood side. But did you concentrate the sunny day? Did you concentrate your friend who have taken your pen or pencil or whatever is your best friend? You just did not think of it and you just started bombarding. So what I was telling you, what you fill cup with, it goes out with the same. If you fill your own mind, your own thoughts with the happiness, you spill the happiness around the world. So basically, happiness depends upon your own thoughts. Let's rewind the day and imagine that the same day you got up in the morning, you got up on a time, so your mother did not scold you. Again, you have taken your tiffin, your bag, and you went to school. You did your homework. Your teacher didn't scold you. So when your friend asks for a pen, you don't bombard. You give him or her a pen, right? So it explains that if you have prepared your own journey day before yesterday, right, then today was a happy day. So that's what I'm saying. The happiness is a journey. It depends on internal feelings, your own values, your own likings, right? I'll tell you an example. When I was in school, one day my friend, there was a sunny day, and my friend came into canteen where we were eating our food. So her name was Mansi. So she come up and she have ordered one, you know, a crispy, yummy samosa. She took the samosa and she sat in front of me. Another friend have came from office and said, "Oh, Mansi, you got failed." And you know what? Her reaction is normally the people have reaction like, "Oh shit, I've got failed. Oh my God, what I'll do? Everything is lost. I'm in stress." But her reaction was she ate the samosa because it was very yummy, and then she thought for a minute and she said, "Okay, how many subjects I failed in?" So another friend whose name was Sweetie said, "You failed in two subjects." So she said, "Okay, I'll prepare. I'll give another exam and I'll be the top." And voila, next exam, she was the topper. So, what exactly matters? Your own thinking, your own decisions. It's okay. Failure can come, bad mood can come, but what you choose is important. So, in whole day, at least some things will be there that you can choose as a happy thing, right? So you have to choose your thoughts, you have to choose your internal mood, you have to choose your happiness. Whatever goes out doesn't matter. Example, you take a bottle of Sprite, Coca Cola, whatever, you just shake it and open the lid. The Sprite will go out. But you take a bottle of water, you shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, and open the lid, nothing go out because you don't bombard. So in every time, every situation, what you want to be? You want to be a cola or you want to be a water? You have to choose. Water is indicating the happiness, and cola is indicating the stress, anxiety, anger. So you yourself decide what you want to be. You want to be the Sprite or you want to be the water. So within, inside your thought, your brain, what it choose becomes the thing of reality. So choose your happiness, choose your thoughts. When you get up in the morning, write down 5 happy thoughts that I'm happy for my life, I'm happy for my friends, I'm happy for my family, and I'm happy that God have given me this life. Every circumstance, everything goes right, goes wrong, doesn't make any sense. But your mindset is the one which will last with you till the end of your life. So you have to choose your happiness. You know what? The funda of reaching to the happiness? Very easy, very easy. Only 5 things you have to follow. One, when you feel sad, when you have bad mood, go out. Go out and see the outside world, the nature. Maybe if you have a dog, you can just pet with the dog. Second, you talk to your friends. When you are having bad mood, talk to them. No issues. They'll give you good suggestions. That they will tell you that it's okay, it happens everywhere, the same thing happens, right? So second, your friends. So choose your friends very rightly and very wisely, which is a big part of your own happiness, right? Third, you have to exercise every day. Every day, at least 10 minutes, you have to exercise, which increase dopamine level in your brain, which gives the happy hormone. You feel happy, happy. Fourth, you have to have good diet. You have to eat good food. Don't go for the junk food. Eat and choose good food, healthy food, which will give you a healthy life and which will lead to a end of the happiness, ananta anandam. And fifth is morning thought process. When you get up, set your intention that I will be happy throughout the day. I will love myself. No matter what comes in life, I will be happy. Choose your own happiness because you yourself is required for happiness. You yourself is responsible for happiness, right? So choose your happiness. Happiness is not a destination. Like if I pass exam on the first rank, I will be happy. No, happiness comes and goes very easily. If I buy a good dress, I will be happy. No, it's momentarily thing. You wear the dress 3 4 times, then you are again the same, not happy for the long time. But if you choose thoughts that today I will make two dogs to eat from my tiffin, that is a happiness. Or maybe you listen to your parents what they are telling you. If they tell you go and just twice brush your teeth, twice brush your teeth, it will make you also happy and them also happy. So making people happy and yourself happy is important, right? So thought process, thoughts which is coming in your brain are more important. I'm again and again stressing on this thing. Choose your happiness on your thoughts. No matter what day is, no matter you're feeling bad, you can listen to a good song. You know, the just 5 or 10 minutes before, father have put a very nice song, so you can listen to those songs and feel happy about it. What will happen? Do your problem will go off? No, they will not go off, but you will have the strength to face your problems. If you happy inside, then it will give you strength to face all the problems, no matter what it is there. Okay, so choose your thoughts, choose your happiness. Remember, happiness, it's not a destination. Don't postpone your happiness. Don't think that after 12th or after 10th, I will be happy and I will be relaxed. No, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey of reading, studying with friends, with family. Enjoy small, small things. Enjoy small, small stuff. Example, your mother have made a sweet for you. Enjoy that. That is a happiness. Enjoying every little pleasure of life is a happiness. So choose your happiness. Choose your small, small pleasures, which gives you ultimate happiness. Please, please, please do remember 5 things. If you feel bad, go in nature, enjoy the nature, enjoy the plants. Secondly, you should talk to your friends, share with your thoughts. Third, have good diet, good sleep, good lifestyle. Should sleep early, wake up early, right? Fourth, do exercise. Definitely, no matter you're slim, you're fat, whatever, you have to do exercise. That is increasing dopamine level in your brain, which gives you happiness. And fifth, set your morning intention. Get up in the morning, write down 5 happy thoughts about you. Happy thoughts, or maybe grateful thoughts, that I'm grateful that this life is given by God. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my teacher. I'm grateful for my family. So please be grateful. Okay, so I think these 5 things will definitely take you to the happiness, or at least it will give you the decision how to be happy in everyday life. The last thing what I want to tell you, that meditation also is a good tool to be happy. Uh, n- not a big funda of meditation. Only one thing: Take deep breath 3 times. This is also increase a lot of happy hormone inside your brain. You feel relaxed, and this gives you a happiness.
Thank you very much, Kalyani. That was an amazing session on how we can choose happiness. I'm sure those tips that you gave us will help us to choose happiness in our daily lives. Before we continue, let me tell you the story of the garbage truck. This is a person narrating an incident that happened to him. He said once he was in a hurry to go to the airport. So he just sat in a cab and told the driver to hurry to the airport. As they were on their journey, suddenly a black car just came in front of him from nowhere. It would have been a big accident, and he said, I was really shocked. I was further shocked to see the reaction of the cab driver. He just looked out of his car, looked at the driver in the black car, waved out to him, and smiled. This seemed very strange to me, and I asked him, how can you react like this? That man would have really destroyed your cab. And he said, Sir, let me tell you the story of the garbage truck. Most human beings are like garbage trucks. They carry with them the garbage of frustration, depression, anger, jealousy, and they are waiting for a place to throw it out. Sometimes they throw their garbage on you. So, what do? Do you take it personally? No, no. Do not take their garbage on you. They are just emptying their garbage. They need to do it. So, don't take it personally. Don't take their garbage onto yourself. Just let it pass. So, friends, I'm sure many of us too are carrying this garbage. Maybe jealousy, maybe anger, maybe grudges, maybe hatred. Let us try to get rid of this garbage and then choose happiness. Over to you, Sister Lavita.
Thank you, Kalyani. Thank you, Melissa. Our second speaker for today is Mrs. Sharon D'Souza Preto. Now, Mrs. Sharon is a past pupil of ours, as many of you are our own students. She studied in Auxilium Vadala, Mumbai. She's a trained life coach. She has vast experience of working and interacting with children and youth. So, Sharon, thank you for being with us here.
Hi, everybody. It's nice to see so many of you participating over here. And I think this today's topic for this webinar is a very interesting one. It says it is choose happiness. And all of us want to be happy, don't we? I mean, who really likes to be sad or sitting in the corner and upset and morose and things like that? No, none of us. None of us would want to choose to be sad or fearful or even angry for that matter, right? We would all want to be happy. So one very important thing of being happy is understanding that this happiness comes from within, as Ms. Kalyani has already shared with you, right? And for this, it is important for us to also know that we, each and every one of us, is precious and valuable. So if you look around nowadays, if you see what is happening around, especially, actually it's all over the world, it's not only in our country, it's everywhere. If we have the situation of lockdown happening, it's because of the virus. And many of us, I think most of us, at least in our country, cannot go to school regularly. So we cannot meet our friends. I don't think you're really worried about not being able to study in school. It's more the fact that you cannot meet your friends, right? So you cannot meet your friends, you cannot play out in the open, you cannot run up and down the stairs and do all the things that you so love to do. You know, those of you who are involved in sports, you cannot. It's difficult to go out and play, whether it is cricket or football or basketball or any of these things, and it gets really very upsetting and frustrating just being at home. Although we know it is for our own safety, right? And during this entire period, it is very, possible, I'd say, for us to feel upset, for us to feel low, for us to feel maybe even depressed to some extent. That why has my life changed in such a way? I mean, I didn't choose this. So you would feel upset, you would feel angry, and it's okay, it's perfectly normal to feel angry. You would feel sad because of all the things that are happening around you. The news that you see every day on the television is not pleasant at all, right? Uh, for those of you who have access to newspapers, you know it's whatever's coming in is not really good and positive. It's very heartbreaking at times, the news that we hear. And in the midst of all this, to be positive and be happy is a big challenge. Okay, I totally understand that and agree with that because, yeah, I have kids the same age as yours, as you are, and I know what it is like and how important it is for us to be focused on what we would like to do and find happiness in everything around us, right? Now, one way to understand at not just this juncture, but all through, I'm precious and valuable, how each one of you is really precious and valuable, is understanding what is it that you really have to offer. What is it that makes you special? What is it that makes you different? Okay. When I was your age, I remember at times thinking that I don't have such a great voice and I can't really sing. And I would try, I would participate in every single singing competition and I never got selected. I got eliminated in the first round itself. Okay, but that didn't mean I didn't try. I wasn't so great at sports. Academics, I was pretty good. But for me, getting a first rank never really mattered. And it thankfully didn't matter to my parents also, as long as I understood what was being taught and I learned how to apply it. Right. So there were all these things that seemed really great, but I didn't really know what were my special talents. What was it that made me really, me basically. So what were my strengths? And there were some things which I knew stood out, but then were they really my strengths? I wasn't sure. Okay. And this is what I would like to share with you because what at that time, at probably your age, the age of 12, 13, 14, what I didn't realize were my strengths are what I am doing today in my life. I realized that yes, I could get along very well with people. I had tremendous amount of patience. I could listen, and listening is a big skill. Believe me, it is a gift. It is a talent. I could be there for people, and all these things have served me well in me choosing what I wish to do in life. Right. So I trained as a social worker. I put 25 years experience as a social worker before I moved on to become a life coach. So I have seen that each and everything which may or may not seem important initially are actually with skills and talents that you are blessed, your strengths. Okay, and one way that we are going to, so I would like to share a little PowerPoint with you, make this a little more interesting. Okay, strengths. So what is it that are your strengths? Is it the fact that okay, I'm good at sports, or I'm good at maybe academics, or I like to do particular things. It's more than just what you're good at. It is also how are you as a person. What is it about you as a person that is your strength? Whether it is you're very patient, or you're very understanding, you're open to listening to others, and you're always ready to help people. So each of these are also very important strengths. And maybe sometime after we finish with this webinar, I would like you to sit down and put down what your strengths are. What is it that really makes you you? Okay, and this is something which you may maybe get a few ideas, or now when you're thinking about it, when you stop and reflect about it, you will find some more points, something more. You could maybe ask your parents, you could ask your friends, tell me what is it about me that you feel is really good, my strengths, and put down this list of your strengths. Similarly, your weaknesses and limitations. Who do you think are the best people to tell you where you're going wrong. Yeah, very often it's parents, right? So, oh, you are lazy. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Okay. But these are very important points also. This is important feedback because this helps us grow. And when we know where it is that we are going wrong, where it is that we need to improve, it's only then that we can actually improve. Okay. Um, for example, I will share with you, for me, time management was a big challenge. Understanding how to balance all the different responsibilities that I had and do it in time so that I can do justice to everything used to be a big challenge. It's something I'm still working on, but it is happening because I accepted that, yes, this is my limitation and I need to work on it. Okay. Besides this, there are opportunities. Right now, for those of you who are in lockdown, who are homebound, you will say, where are the opportunities? I'm just stuck at home. But then at home, there are so many opportunities to learn something, to be able to improve on yourself as a person. Look out for these opportunities. You know, it may be something as simple as helping out with the household chores, whatever it is, whether it is, making the beds, whether it is helping in the kitchen, any of these things. You are learning life skills. You are learning things which will definitely help you later on in life. So in every obstacle, and right now, the biggest obstacle we have is this coronavirus and the lockdown. So in every obstacle, there are opportunities. Look out for these opportunities and make the most of it. Okay, look out for where you can learn and what you can learn. And there are trials, there are tests, there are challenges that we face for which we need assistance. And this is where it is important for us to understand that there is nothing wrong in asking for help. Asking for help, whether it is from our parents, telling them that, I need help over here, whether it is in my studies or whether it is something that's troubling me, something that's bothering me, I need to talk to somebody. So there are teachers. Some of you have counselors based in your schools. If not, sister will share with you numbers of people whom you can speak to. Okay, and you can always get in touch and speak to these people and get guidance. So don't assume that, okay, because I'm locked down and because I'm at home, there's nothing that I can do. There's no help I can get, and I'm feeling very miserable. No, there is always a way out. Okay, and there are always people who are ready to help you. Believe that and accept. I think the way ahead, in fact, that's one of the reasons why I wanted the PowerPoint, because I put down particular points for the way ahead. How do we move on from this? So after you know what your strengths are, you build up on these, you improve on these strengths. When you know what your limitations are, you learn from others and you learn from your own experiences and from those who care about you and how you can improve on these limitations, what actions you can do, what actions you need to change, right? The opportunities that you have, be aware of it, be totally keyed into everything that is happening around you. So you will know where you can pick up something and learn something. There are so many things that you can learn, whether it is even, to fix maybe a bulb, okay, or to do anything, stitch a button. You don't have to be a girl or a boy or to do particular tasks. You need to know everything. And these are simple things which are life skills which you will have the opportunity to learn at home. So I would invite you to do that, okay? And as I lastly mentioned, whatever trials and worries and challenges you have, find somebody whom you can speak to about these, whether it is your parents, whether it is counselors, teachers, okay, any of these people. And as Kalyani mentioned earlier, keep a journal. Maintain a book in which you can write down the things that have happened during the day, the things that you are grateful for. We've got so many blessings in our lives, so many things we need to be thankful for. It's good to, at the end of the day, just put down at least 5 of these things. And when you put them down, be thankful for the things that you have received. And over a period of time, you will see how much you're blessed with. And also, besides journaling, the things that you're grateful for, also the things that you're learning, different observations about yourself, because that is how you get to know yourself better. And when you know yourself better, you realize how precious and valuable and completely unique and wonderful you are. Okay? God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Sharon. That was inspiring. Thank you for those tips that you gave us to help us to discover ourselves and to see our inner beauty. You know, friends, before this webinar, I was quite upset. The YouTube link that we had prepared for live streaming due to some technical issue had to be changed, and I was quite upset. But there were two friends who told me, choose happiness. That is what your webinar is all about. And then I decided. I said, how long will I be upset, irritated, frustrated? I need to choose happiness. And that's what I did. And I wish that all of you will make that conscious decision and choice in your daily lives. Over to you, Sister Lavita.
Thank you, Sister Melissa. After listening to Miss Kalyani, after listening to Mrs. Sharon, we have with us Mrs. Christina. Now, Mrs. Christina has been a counselor for the last 30 years, 30 long years. She's been counseling students, their parents, and different family members. So, Mrs. Christina, we welcome you for this webinar, and our children are waiting to listen to you, along with children, their parents, and other educators also. Welcome once again.
Hello, everyone. Choose happiness is our theme for today. But let's just say, let's be happy. But can we be happy in the situation we are in today? Yes, of course we can. I'm going to share with you a few simple ideas in which you can be happy. Come on, let me show you. Have you seen tennis matches on TV or badminton matches? When a player gets a point, what does he do or she do? Says, yes. He's telling himself, shabash, you got a point. Next time also you're going to get it. In life, you've got to motivate yourself. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Okay, tell yourself, yes, I got this. I was able to solve this problem. Yes, I can do it. Okay? So when you want to be happy, choose happiness. You have to choose to motivate yourself. When you motivate yourself, you feel very happy. Okay, now I know what will make you very happy. That is meeting your friends. Yes? Yeah. Right now you can meet them. Close your eyes. Imagine your friends near you. You're hugging them, you're so happy. Now open your eyes. But when you open your eyes and you say, ma'am, this is not the same thing. This is not reality. Yes, of course I know it's not reality. But haven't you used your imagination to believe you're a rock star, you're a famous singer or a dancer or an actor? Girls, haven't you believed and thought you could be Miss India or Miss World? Hasn't those imaginations made you happy? Yes. You want to choose to be happy? Okay, imagine. Okay, and you'll feel happy. Let's try another one. Creativity. In this pandemic, you've probably seen all the movies possible and you're waiting for the next release. But how long to wait? In the meantime, you're getting bored. Use this time. Create your own movies, but not the same that Rona, Dhona, Dushum, Dushum, revengeful. No. Make a movie that will give people hope, will inspire people, will make them happy. Make a hilarious movie that will make people laugh and forget about their troubles. Okay? When you go back to school, teacher may say, okay, come on, we are going to have a concert. You be in charge of the dance items. You're so happy. You go create a new steps, dance steps. You can create your own music. Okay? You can get your friends involved. And you're so happy just creating something new. Try it out. Okay? And you'll be happy. Now, my dear friends, sometimes we get so involved in what we are doing, we forget that we need to make time for studies and other things. See, dear friends, if you plan your time and make time for the things that you need to do during the day, at the end of the day, when you look back, you say, wow, I've achieved so much, and you feel happy. Now, while you are planning your time, make time for your family. Your family is so important. Okay? Many times, parents tell me, ma'am, most of the time our children are on their mobiles with their friends. They don't bother about us. They don't spend time with us. Children, this is the time to be with your family. They have so many anxieties, so many worries. Listen to them. Okay? Understand what they're going through. They're worried about their finances. Give them hope. Okay? Be concerned about their health. Help out in the housework. And you really want to make them happy, even though for a little while, put on some music, dance with them, sing with them. Okay? Play Antakshari. They'll be so happy. And when your family is happy, you are also happy. Okay? Yes. Now, the one thing that we have to make time is studies. Now you say, boring, yaar. Study, study, study. Okay? For most of us, studies can be boring. But not from today. You're going to tell yourself and tell your mind, I'm going to enjoy this study. I'm going to take it like a challenge. You know, the trick here is when your mind is happy, no, it does wonderful things. So when you tell yourself, I'm going to enjoy studies, you'll be surprised. Hurry, I can learn this so fast. I can remember this so well. I've created new ways of learning and understanding this lesson, new ways of solving, easy ways of solving my maths problem. Maths is no more difficult. What happened? Your mind was happy. So enjoy, get your mind to enjoy your studies. Not only that, whatever you do in life, okay, enjoy doing it. Don't worry about the results. If you're washing clothes or cooking or cleaning the buttons, sing your favorite song and enjoy doing it. You won't feel tired. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes, no, these are all the things I've told you about what can make you happy. There are sometimes there are things that is a block to our happiness. One of them is our attitude. Sometimes we don't like some people. Okay? But there's nothing wrong with them. It's how we are looking at them. Okay? Our attitude towards them. So if you change your attitude, make it a positive one. How you look at others, how you respect them, you'll feel happy, because all this, a positive attitude will give you very good positive feelings. You'll feel happy. Okay. Now I'm also going to tell you something very important that affects us, especially when at this age when you are young. We'll talk about beauty. Very often you go to that mirror, but you don't like what you see there. Pimple aaya hai, kala daag hai. The girls will say, I'm not fair, so I'm not lovely, yaar. The boys will say, I don't have Salman Khan's muscles, so I'm no good. Children, if you're going to compare yourselves to others, you'll never be happy. Instead of that, no, what you do, go back to that mirror, give yourself a nice big smile. When you smile, no, everybody looks beautiful. And tell yourself, hey, that's me. I'm happy and I'm beautiful. And not only that, okay, imagine that, not only imagine, but believe that everybody around you is so beautiful. Wow, this world looks such a beautiful place, isn't it? Okay, try it out. Give other compliments, make them feel happy. Okay, yeah. Now, sometimes, we are not happy with ourselves. Okay, we don't feel positive about ourselves. Let me give you an example. Suppose in school, no, you have a friend. I mean, not just a friend, but it could be a friend, it could be a brother or sister who is brilliant, who's doing exceptionally well. You're an average student, nothing wrong with that. But your teachers may say, why can't you be like your brilliant brother or sister? Okay, teachers and friends, when they make such remarks of comparison, okay, they think they are motivating you so that you'll study. They don't realize that it hurts you and discourages you. You don't feel like studying. Okay, you believe you're just average. Okay, let me tell you something. If I took your thumb impression, no, around the whole of India and the whole world, nobody's thumb impression will match yours. What does it show? It shows that you're so unique. You know what's the meaning of unique? You're one of the kind in this world. There's nobody like you, and nobody can take your place. God has created you for a purpose. So He's given you talents and skills. Use them. Create something in this world. Only you can fulfill that promise and that plan of God. Okay? So value your life. Value yourself. And tell yourself, yes, I'm going to promise myself that I'm going to do something important in my life. Sometimes friends say hurtful things to us. They may criticize how we look or what we are wearing. And we feel so hurt and angry that we want to get back to them. Okay, we want to be revengeful. But in the meantime, okay, you're wasted all your peace of mind. Instead of that, why don't you go and tell that friend, what you said hurt me, but I forgive you and let's be friends. Sometimes there are some very hurtful experiences that happen in our lives, and we're not able to forget them. We feel depressed and anxious. In such a situation, it is important that you go and meet a counselor and get some help. Okay. Now, my friends, what is important in life is also decisions that we make. Okay. Suppose you go to school and your friends, before you enter the gate of school, tell you, come on, yeah, let's just go and see that movie and have fun. But you decide to stay back in school. In school, you're thinking of all the fun your friends are having. But you know, your friends, they think they can have a good time, but they're frightened. What if somebody sees them and complains to the principal or to their parents? So, my dear friends, sometimes you have to make decisions and say no to your friends and even adults. Those who ask you to do things that you're not happy doing, okay, learn to say no. When you say no, you feel very strong. Okay, at the end of this now, it's important to understand really that your mind decides whether you're happy or not happy. Only you can control your mind. Change a negative thought into a positive one and you'll be happy. Yes, let's say once again, yes, we can be happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Christina. Thank you for helping all of us realize that we are precious and that we deserve to be happy. I like the way Christina said that all of us can say yes. And now I will count 3. I want to see all of you doing just that. Okay? I'll count 1, 2, 3. Yes. Come on, all of you again together. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So let us try to make this decision, the decision to choose happiness. Over to you, Sister Lavita.
Kalyani, this question is for you. Happiness is personal, but others make us angry. How to be happy at that time?
When people, as I think Sister Melissa said, they want to dump the garbage, they want to dump their own bad thoughts, bad feeling to you. First of all, understand is there is a connection of that anger to myself. If it is, then find out something other way. If it's not connected with me, then just bypass that anger, bypass that garbage. If it is connected to you, then understand what is the reason of their anger to connected to you. Example, I would like to tell you that if mother get angry on you that you have not corrected your cupboard, it means it is related to you are making garbage in the house, so she is telling you. So it's just a simple thing: get up, do the correction and get down, that's all. Here is the solution. But example, if third person had fight with their own family and they come down and they just burst in front of you like anything, that is not related to you. Just bypass that thought, just bypass it. As I said, you don't want to be the soda, you don't want to react to the situation, you want to respond to the situation. Understand, is it related to me? Yes. Then do what is the cause of that anger, correct the cause, and then keep it aside. And if it is not related to you, just bypass that anger, that's all.
Thanks, Kalyani. Sharon, this is for you. When I try to be happy, some sad thought of the past irritates and makes me unhappy. What to do?
So it's perfectly normal to feel sad and to feel upset. And it is important to understand that there's nothing wrong in feeling sad, first and foremost. Okay. Now, with this thought that comes to mind, what you could do is ask yourself, is it really important at this point in time? Why is it happening? Why is this thought coming back to me again and again? And what can I do about it? Okay, so sometimes, as Kalyani ma'am has so nicely explained, and even Christina ma'am explained, that if you have had maybe a quarrel with your friend or something which is causing that sadness, it is someone whom you really know, someone whom you care about and who cares about you. So go ahead and make that peace. Forgive the other person. Ask for forgiveness if there's something that you have done to annoy or upset, whether it is your parents or your teachers or even your friends, right? Or even your siblings, and make that peace. If it is something that you have no control over, something that is happening outside you, and you do not have control over it, what you can do is, uh, what I would do rather is offer it up. So I pray about it because I say, okay, this is something that I cannot control, and this is a situation that I cannot change. But yes, there is somebody whom I believe is greater than me, and I pray about it. And that is how I would deal with the situation, or with this feeling of sadness, which is beyond what I can handle. Okay. And if there is someone whom you are comfortable with, whom you can maybe share your thoughts and your feelings with, please go ahead and speak to that person, and you will definitely feel lighter. Whether it is your parents, whether it is your siblings, your brother, sister, your friends, your teachers, even a counselor whom you may have access. So speak about it. Don't let it build up, and don't let it, uh, grow within you. So either get it out by solving the situation, by praying about it, or by sharing it with somebody who cares about you and who can help you with the way ahead.
Thanks, Sharon.
Yep.
This is Christina. This is for you. Some friends backstab me. They talk behind my back. How to handle it and be happy in such situations?
Yes, I know that when somebody backstabs you, or say your best friend goes and blurts out the secret you have told her, then naturally it'll hurt for a little while. It'll hurt. But then instead of keeping that hurt within you and being really sad for a long time, you've got to make a decision and say, it really doesn't matter what people say about me. Okay? Really doesn't matter. If you believe what I've told you about the thumb impression, about how unique you are and so special you are, if you believe that, then nothing that anybody says can either disturb you so badly. It'll hurt. But instead of that, okay, you can always be good to them. Go back and say, you know what you did? You let out my secret, or you're speaking behind my back. I am hurt, but let us just forgive each other and let us be happy and let's get together and have fun. The important thing is to how to choose happiness. So, dwelling so much on that hurt doesn't help us. And most of the time, especially girls, we dwell on a lot of hurts. But if you remember and believe that, you are unique and you are special like everybody else, these things will happen very often. But believe that you're unique and you're special. So it really doesn't matter what people say about you, especially when they say negative things about you. Believe in yourself. I would say just go and tell them, we want to be friends. Come on, let's be friends and let's be positive. I'm sure they'll feel better.
Before we conclude, a big thanks to each of you once again for being a part of today's webinar, Choose Happiness. A special thanks to our speakers, Mrs. Kalyani, Mrs. Sharon, and Mrs. Christina. It was wonderful having you here today with us. Thanks to each of you, dear children, dear youngsters. This wouldn't be possible without you. You are a blessing. Thank you very much for being here this evening. We wish and we pray that you may choose happiness. God bless you and have a wonderful evening.